Good morning. Good new morning. September 17th, 2020. And we are smoked out up here in Washington State. Smoked out. You saw the serenity prayer? I have to say that every morning. Because, oh my God, do I ever need God's wisdom to help me and the faith to help me go forward in life because of how screwed up everything is. Pelosi talking. See this? This and these. Glasses, mask, gloves. Glasses, mask, gloves. Glasses, mask, gloves. That is how you deal with the coronavirus. These babies right here, they're so awesome. You know how long I've worn these? For a week. You know why? Because I wash them off in the sink. I wash them with sanitizers. They stay clean. And they're the size that works really well for me, so I can slip them off fairly easy. They're rubber. They also can allow me to control the surface screen of my cell phone. Yeah, that's right. So I can unlock this and look, watch. Can you see? You see how that works? Just like that. I can control with these gloves because they're that sensitive. They're awesome. I love these gloves. Got a picture for you. Let's go in here. So let's hope and pray that you'll be able to see the photo. I don't know how to do it so that you can see it. I try to get it up here. There you go. Maybe you can see that. You see the smoke in the background? That's all smoke. There's no blue sky, and you can see those trees. Those are only like 100 feet between each other. And look how the tree up in the front is fairly clear. But by the time you get 100 feet backwards, that tree back there is starting to fade. And the trees that are in that background, you can't even see them anymore. Absolutely just unreal. Here's another shot. Now, this is on the main road, Vashon, at my town here, looking down the road. You can see right above the cars. See that? See right above the cars. Now, that tree on the left is only 500 feet away from those other trees that are right behind the cars. Look how the smoke just, it's so bad. It's just so bad. Here's another shot. There's another shot looking the other direction. This would be looking south. Or excuse me, and this is looking north on the main highway there. Look, right behind those cars. See how just the smoke is everywhere. It's unreal. It's nasty. I've got a video. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. So it's September 17th, 2020. And if you look at this, how dense the smoke is. Look at the trees back there. You can't even see. See the trees? You can't even see them. Just horrible, I said. Well, there you go. You got to see a video right off of my camera there. And this is when this one is when I first walked outside. Well, this is really sad. Take a look around. You see the smoke? It is so dense. That tree that you can just barely see right there. Right there. You can't even see it. Look at that. There it is. 100 yards away. Look at that. That's how bad the smoke is. All right, I think that was pretty good vid. Now you can see really well. Okay, that's enough of the smoke from the wildfires in California up here. I have my mask down like this. I don't really need to have it in the house. I have it down like this because my glasses keep getting fogged up. There's something for somebody to invent, okay? Masks that you can wear above your nose that don't fog up your glasses. So when you're breathing, can somebody please come up with that? You know, I came up with this idea. Here, I'm going to take this off. I came up with this idea to put a liner along the top edge of this, some foam, right? So when I put it on when I put it on like that, it would seal all the way across here, and then maybe my breath wouldn't come out, and my breath wouldn't come out and fog up my glasses while I'm walking or I'm talking, et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, that's my mask, you know, for Mount Rainier. See there? Mount Rainier. Go Rainier. Originally, it's funny because we have Rainier beer, we have Mount Rainier, we have the Tacoma Rainiers, a baseball team, which is the farm team for the Seattle Mariners. So you can easily get confused on which is what. Like I have a hat that has an R, and I have a sweatshirt that has it's a zip up sweatshirt that has an R on it. There, I have to adjust the screen. See, I forget that every damn time. I'm sorry. Anyway, so it has an R, and people are like, "Oh, Rainier beer," and I'm like, "No, that's Rainier baseball team." And so I'm wearing this mouth covering, right? My face mask, which says Rainier. Okay, it's got the R, but it has the white R and it has the red R. You can see the red R down there too. So it has both R's and even the clear R. Okay, so anyway, it says Rainier. And so I'm like, yeah, Rainier baseball team. And they go, no, that's Rainier the mountain. I go, no, it's not. And I take off my mask, and then I see the hiking and the mountain, and I'm like, oh my God, you're right. It's the mountain. It's the mountain Rainier. Dork. And that is why you see here. You see what my hat says? Let me move this out of my way so I can come closer. Take over payments. For sale, husband. Take over payments. Because I'm such a dork, it's probably the best thing is just to make me for sale and move me along to somebody else. Anyway, so here I am. Okay, now enough joking aside, I got to get into this. I really have to get into this. So I saw Nancy Pelosi talking first thing this morning, and a bunch of the other senators talking, and they were talking about President Trump and his lack of leadership, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. His lying, his downplaying the virus, all this stuff. And once again, you know, I've seen the reports, but I have to take everything with a grain of salt because I am not there to know for sure. I have not witnessed any of this stuff firsthand myself to say for certain that something is one way or the other. And we know how the media loves to create avenues fit their stories. So I'm real careful about what I hear from the media, whether it's true or false or, you know, blown out of proportion, which they tend to do. They're a network that is their number one job is to create enough dramatica is what I call it, enough dramatica so that the viewers will tune in. You know, it's just like in the articles written on Yahoo or Google or any of other places online where they say something in an article, oh, so-and-so, a video of this, and then you go scroll down, there's this video, and you click on the video, and what happens? It talks about something completely outside of the headline to the article. It's the most stupid, you know, I mean, you talk about bait and change. Somebody should sue them for bait and change and put an end to that kind of garbage once and for all. Yahoo, Google, whoever you are online, if you're going to present an article and you're going to present a video, make the video reflect what the headline to that article is. In other words, if it says the King's Court and Nicholas speaks, and it goes to some car commercial or some guy talking about save the forest, that's not Nicholas talking in the King's Court. And by the way, welcome to the King's Court, my court. And I am Nicholas in Seattle. So if you were to look for me online, it would say the King's Court, right? King apostrophe S, the King's Court with Nicholas in Seattle. Okay, that's how it's actually written. So if you want to catch up to me, there you go. If you want to see all of my talks on this channel, which there are like 30 of them or more already now, just go onto Google or go onto YouTube. In the search bar, type in the King's Court, right? Apostrophe S, the King's Court with Nicholas in Seattle. It'll bring up one of my COVID videos, one of the first ones I did. In fact, it might even bring up COVID video number 1. There were 3 that I did in the very beginning. So you click on that and then it takes you to the video. Okay, so when you look down to the left underneath, I think is where it's at, there's a little icon of my wolf scout, okay? And it says the King's Court right next to it. Put your cursor on the King's Court, click it, and it will take you to my channel videos, okay? But you won't see all of them yet. You'll just see the COVID ones, the first 6, I think. So what you do once you're there is you click on where it says videos, okay? If you click on where it says videos, suddenly it will open up and you will have all of my videos. They start from latest to most recent. So the very top one that you see is the most recent. So if you scroll down to the very bottom, that's where they all began. There's dates for all of them. There's the COVID 1, 2, and 3, parts 1, part 2, part 3. Those were the very first ones that I did. You can go through and you can snatch any of those that you want to see. They all have headlines, so you get an idea of what the content is. But as you know, when I'm talking, so many things are running through my mind all the time that I don't stay 100% focused on subjects of matter or the subjects that I list on my cue cards, okay? And I did this right here. You see this? This is a reminder for me. Can you see this? Oh, yeah. This is a reminder for me because I'm going to slam this dork. Kevin McCarthy, you are a dork, okay? You are a dork. Your ignorance is beyond refreshing. Beyond refreshing. I don't know how you're in the position you're in. I really don't. Because you are a 100% dork. Doofus. Stuff that spews out of your mouth is just beyond my ability to even comprehend a human being spewing it. Yeah, well, I'll get into that later. Dude, you and I, anytime, baby. You and I, anytime. Just come on, bring it. I'll shut your stuff right down, boy. I will shut you right down. So anyway, I don't play your game. I don't play any of the politicians' games. I play human game, okay? The real game. And it's not a game. Anyway, okay, let me get into this, all right? So here's what I'm going to say to you right now. I'm going to say to you, I'm going to get into Nancy Pelosi's talk. I'm going to get into the stimulus package that seems to have been swiped under the carpet and has disappeared from view. And they've got everything that has to do with helping America backwards. And we're going to go over that. And then I'm going to talk about lawsuits, the ones that are going to be coming. that I foresee and have spoken of for I don't know how long now, that I foresee coming big time as a result of the deaths and everything that has happened, the contamination of this virus due to people not people in power positions not doing what needed to be done to stop this in the first place, to crush this virus. And by the way, Nancy Pelosi, I just have been using the words crush this virus. Suddenly today, crushing this virus has been the big words, okay, from them. And I just lost my connection, so coffee time. I just had the connection is unstable again. So here I am snatching some coffee. Versus Republicans, red versus blue, blue versus red, ugly, stupid. And I lost my connection again. So anyway, I'll be back. I'll see you soon. Let's get into this. All right. I love you. I adore you. I cherish you. I cherish you. Mwah. This is Nicholas, the king in the king's court. And I will be back. All right. See you in a few minutes. Let's go. Let's go get it.